I'm going to talk to you about using the Zoom H4N Handy Recorder. This is one of 3 recorders that we have in the lab. First thing I'm going to show you is this particular one uses 2 AA batteries. All of my batteries are rechargeable. Please do not throw them away. This little cloth ribbon goes underneath the batteries to make it easier to pull the batteries out when you need to take them out to charge them. All right. Next, I want to show you this side of the recorder. There's an SD card slot. We're going to actually leave the SD cards in. We're going to remove our audio files using a USB cord. The reason that is we have 180 students who use these on a regular basis, and every time we put the cards in and out, it puts a lot of wear and tear on that. Notice we have the recording level. This is important because this changes how sensitive your microphone or microphones are to sound. We have a menu button, and then we have a scroll wheel that is also a button that you can push in. All right, on the other side, we have a place for a headphone jack, and that's important to monitor your audio at all times through the headphones. This is the volume button for the headphones specifically. This is the USB port that we're going to use to connect this to the computer, and here's the power button. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Push the power button. The Zoom is powering on. Okay, a couple things about the front. We have 2 microphones here. We have buttons here. Here on the bottom, we can plug 2 microphones in. And here's the record button. And we have a stop and a pause, play, and fast forward buttons. I'm going to talk about the folder button here in just a moment. But first I want to show you that we can record just through these 2 microphones. And when I want to record from this microphone, the built-in microphones, I got to make sure that on this input area that it says, it's rubbed off, I think it says record, R-E-C. Now if I plug in an external microphone, like a shotgun microphone or some other handheld microphone, well, this is numbered 1 and 2. So when I'm recording through the bottom, I actually have to push this button here. And that has deactivated this microphone, and all the sound is coming through here. All right. For the moment, however, I don't have a microphone plugged into it, so I'm going to just push the record button for this microphone up here. And to record, I push the record button, and it's not recording yet. If I had my headphones in here, I could listen to and monitor the audio. I can make decisions. Plus, I can make decisions by looking at these level bars right here. And those levels show me how loud from this microphone the sound is coming through. Now, we want our audio to peak at about 6. And if I get real loud, this will start to flicker. And that means I'm cutting off, I'm peaking. My audio is getting cut off. And so what I would do is I would actually push the record level down. And so that decreases the sensitivity or the gain, there's a couple different words, but the sensitivity of this microphone. And so now I can see at the levels that I'm peaking at my loudest at right about -6. And so we want to control our levels. We want our loudest, absolute loudest things to maybe hit -6. It's okay if they're between -12 and -6, but we really don't want anything to go above it, and we definitely don't want anything to hit the zeros. All right, now if I'm ready to record, I hit the record button a second time. And we're not recording until we see that these numbers are moving. And it tells me that I'm recording, and the name of my file is mono-003.wave. To stop recording, I push stop, and I've just recorded a clip, an audio sound, an audio file. Now, one of the most difficult things that students have with this recorder is to find their audio once they've recorded it and they've connected it to their computer. And let me show you a couple tricks that will help you out. The first one is this folder button. I'm going to push folder, and I can tell the recorder which folder I want to record my sounds into. So let's say I want to record into folder 8. and I might make a little note that I'm recording into folder 8. And so I'm in folder 8, and I'm ready to record. I'm going to push record once. I'm going to monitor my levels to make sure everything checks out. Then I'm going to push record, and I can record anything. And now I'm going to push stop. And I've just recorded into folder 8. So I know that when I connect this to the computer, I should look in folder 8. One other quick thing that's really helpful when recording audio is when you first start up, you might want to check to make sure that the date and time are set correctly. And to do that, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to push my menu button. And then I'm going to use my scroll wheel to scroll down to System. And the scroll wheel, like I said, is a button, and I'm going to push it. And I can push date and time. And I want to make sure that my date and time are set. And it's not set. It says 2008, and I want to set my year to 2015. It's March, so I want to go with month number 3. And the day, I want to go with the 2nd. All right, and then right now, school just got out. So at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and it's 2:22. All right, and I can push OK. And having the correct date and time, and I'm going to push the menu button to get back. And having the correct date and time is really, really important for finding your files. All right, so I want to record again. I'm going to push record. I'm monitoring my audio. Everything checks out. I'm going to push record again, and I'm recording. And then I can stop recording by pushing the stop button. Now, if I want to connect this to the computer to get my files off, I'm going to turn off the recorder. I'm going to take my USB, my mini USB cord, and right here I'm going to plug the mini USB into the side, and I'm going to take the other side of the USB cord and plug it into my computer, and it will come on automatically. And we have two choices when this first starts up. We can choose storage or audio I/F, and that's audio interface. And we want to use storage. And so I'm going to use the scroll wheel to push in and select storage, and it's connecting to my computer. And now it's mounted like any SD card. And I can go through the files, and I can go into folder, whichever folder I saved my video in or my audio into. So I can go into my folder, find my clip, and copy it to my computer. All right, that's how to use the Zoom H4N Handy Recorder.